Halo, it's Jang here with a look at a Mega Bloks Halo set. This is the Promethean Warriors pack. Comes with 94 pieces officially. The star of the show is this Promethean Knight Lancer with his blade on the left hand, and he's got a suppressor on the right hand. They also give you an option that I'll show you in a minute. This is in a much lighter color of silver than any of the ones that they've done before. And I think it's actually a little bit more accurate to the game, although you don't really see the mold marks, the edges, the details quite as well with this lighter color of silver. I generally don't like this color when it's used in toys. There's something plasticky about it, something toyish about it. Now another thing of note here is that the accent color is red, very distinctly red, and it remains to be seen what red means. This could be a preview of things to come in Halo 5, that's what I'm assuming. They've even got the little red dot on the side of the suppressor there. Could that mean that these are being controlled by a rampant AI, maybe a rampant monitor? Could they even be controlled by Cortana? Yes, I said Cortana. Hey, it's possible. They also include a matching light silver binary rifle here to cheese you from 200 yards away with the headshots on Legendary, and that will attach directly to the hand. It's also wieldable by Spartan and Elite and other figures because it's got just the regular vertical handhold. You also notice there's a future cube in there, and they give you a spare one of those. Future cubes, cubes of the future. And this has the same articulation as the rest of the Knights that they've done previously. A little bit limited in and out on these upper arms, but plenty of room forward and back. You can pretty much angle the guns far enough to get decent poses out of them. The small little arms in the front are only able to go up and down. Plenty of range of motion on the legs. I wish that the knees could come forward a little bit further, but I don't think they would really do that in real life though. So real life, yeah. Got ball joints up on the hips there, and then this is the nicest part up here because these flaps can all be angled differently. It's great for stop motion because you can do the little flapping motion and kind of wiggling back and forth between the two. And this does have enough space to store a watcher inside. Since I mentioned the watcher, might as well show that now. Once again with red accents, including the red shield wing things, whatever those rings are around the side. And this is just another recolor of the same ones that we've gotten before, so nothing else new here, just a nice little stripe of print coming down the upper bits there, and then the red transparent color used for the back. This is on top of a hard light shield being used as a stand right now because it's got the clear post behind it to help it to hold up. Just a convenient way to store the dude. And it's on a bit of terrain that also has this. What is this? Some sort of Forerunner structure thing. I feel like I recognize it. I feel like I should know what it is, but I don't. If anybody knows exactly what this is, remind me, unless it's something that's from Halo 5 and we haven't seen it before. To me, it looks like some sort of I'm going to guess it's either kind of an area EMP defense device or an area shield generator. I just feel like it's going to have some sort of area effect and isn't going to be just a regular turret. Very nice use of all the clear pieces to keep the smaller elements far away. And of course, when you have light coming through from the back, it helps to kind of hide those away a little bit. And you can move these all around in different sorts of ways, but it's a little bit tough to get it to pose exactly how you want. It takes a little bit of time. So I'm not going to go through showing all of those, but you can hopefully pretty clearly see where all the joints are, so you can move that stuff around. This was actually a cool little build. I like how it went together. And it's on a little stand down here with the turbofan front piece that just gives it a little bit of a base, makes it look like it has some energy that's emanating out from it. And I also like the recolor of these little foliage pieces. We've gotten a ton of those things. This is the first time I've personally seen them in this color. They may have been used in this color in a different line, a different product line, but I haven't seen them like this. Just very ghostly looking and just adds something different, you know. So you can put those together with different colors and different shades they've come up with to really add some variety to your terrain. Last but not least, you get two crawlers in the set, one normal one and then one alpha crawler. And I feel like these, better than any of the other elements in the set, really highlight how good of a choice it was to use this neon, kind of fluorescent red color for the paint accents, because it really stands out in the light. I don't know if this is going to really come across on camera well enough, but it really looks like it's lit up in the daytime. There's no kind of glow-in-the-dark effect, and they also aren't transparent at all. This up here on the top, these spikes are transparent, as you see, the transparent red, that's a darker color, but all the little painted on accents just look pretty bright in the light when you're actually looking at it. So that's well chosen. Again, with the light silver color, I think it's a good choice, but I just wish that it had a little bit more depth to it in some way. There's just something that's a little bit off, and like I said, just a little bit plasticky about that silver, but I definitely do like all the small little details that they were able to get on here with paint. And it's always great to get the fancier versions of crawlers. I think these are really collectible and amassable. This is definitely a set, in my opinion, to get for the figures, for the 4 figures, if you call them 4. Maybe one of them is like a 1.5 worth of figure because it's so big, and then you get 2 small figures and then 1.5 figure. I don't know, however you want to call it. The 4 things, the 4 Promethean warriors in this Promethean warriors set. I'm actually not that big of a fan of what they've done for a terrain here. I usually like the stuff that they add on, but with this one, maybe if I knew more what that Forerunner structure is, it might have more value to me, but just as it is, it just looks like a thing. It doesn't, to me, really fit in that well with the base that they've got under there and the little concrete bits, and especially the little rectangular section. I think that's probably what I like least about it, just the little rectangular plate that connects the 2 small terrain pieces there. But yeah, this is one where I personally would just see the terrain stuff as being parts, and I would get this and recommend it only for the figures. So those are my thoughts. Please share your thoughts in a comment. I'll check out your feedback. I appreciate it, and I'll be talking to you again very soon.